If we run out of time, I could always, run out of questions. I could dance, I could stand on my head, I could sign autographs.
You can walk through
Hold on, one of my guest people was, hey, this is Matt. Oh, I bought a camera. Off of Craigslist while I was in Nashville. Because I have a film gig next week, and I was like, renting a camera's going to be as expensive as buying one. And then I was like, I'm in Nashville, I bet there's lots of cameras. And sure enough, there were. So I have to tell this guy, yes. Hold on. Yeah. Way down in here.
So, is there like a particular direction you want your career to move that is not right now? Like, do you feel like you get typecast as a certain type of character more often than not?
I tend to play a lot of crazy people. I have no idea. You do know why. No, I don't. You do. No. Seriously, I like exactly where my career is going right now. I've got the Star Trek Continues, which is going to go on for many, many years now. It looks like I've got a film that I'm finishing, and then I think a web series and a podcast that a couple of friends and I are going to do after that, just to gear up for a television series that a friend of mine wrote. Sort of a really cool sci-fi type, fantastical family series thing, which would be really cool. I think all you guys will love it. It's about a kid who can jump out of his body into different animals, and he solves crimes and saves people and does cool stuff by becoming a snake and sneaking in and stealing the keys and saving the world from the virus.
What's it called?
Oh, this will be a television series.
No, but you.
Oh, the web series? My buddy and I want to do a web series of, it's a reboot of the sitcom Bosom Buddies. The sitcom, as Tom Hanks started on that, and had to dress like women to get into this women's only apartment, but we're not gonna, it won't be that. It'll be two divorced dudes who pretend they're gay to, we haven't quite figured out the reasons why. We just, but so they could have another wedding and fill their house with free stuff and, based on reality. Yes?
Your opinion is the best way to dance.
The best way to dance, any way you can, anytime you can. Spandy Andy. Google it. Google Spandy Andy. He's awesome. He's a dude who's in law school, and he's like, I hate law school. I just want to put on my Speedo and dance in the streets. And so now he does, and that's his job. He turned that into his job. Making YouTube videos of making people laugh and smile by dancing with a boombox in his Speedo on the street. And he actually met his girl that way, and she's got a name now too, and now they both dance.
Spandy Andy?
Spandy Andy. It's pretty bad to the bone. Yes, middle. No, all my children play mine. They love it. It is a good game. So, I didn't get it at first. I was like, this looks like a bad video game. And they're like, it sort of is, but you're in control of everything. And I was like, oh, okay, it's like computer Legos that can move. And I'm like, oh, now I get it. Once I got that, I understood it. Yeah, it's very cool. Yes?
How many children do you have?
6. I know, it's always like a car wreck when I say that. 6 children. Don't you know what causes that? When a man and woman love each other very much, there's a special hug, and then they have sex. Yes.
Did you ever want to name your children after your favorite anime character or
The big joke around the house every time there was a new child on the way, I would say, Darth Huber. And all the other kids would be like, Darth Huber would be awesome. They're kind of typecasting the kid to be evil, though. In school, in kindergarten, he's like, give me your milk. Yes.
Have you ever thought of going into carving?
Into carving?
Yeah.
Like wood carving? Yeah, I've actually done some wood carving, and I often say that if I ever end up with a long period of time, I want to apprentice with a sculptor, like to do do marble sculpting, because I think that's cool. Like, that's a giant rock. Now it's a naked woman. You know, that's so funny because like all the ancient Greek sculptures are all like naked people who are like, that's so cool. And then like actual nudity people are like, oh, that's sinful. It's like, why is it okay in rock? I know, people get all weird about that.
I don't know if you covered anything like this before I came to, but
Doubtful, but
for some of us young, struggling voice actors that have pounded out the auditions on our member websites and stuff,
yeah.
Where can you find some of the contacts to try to audition for some of the good stuff?
Yeah, luckily your daughter has a
Yeah, he
where I
already
talked
gave me
directly
advice
to
to
you
my
for
camera.
about.
Yeah.
I did. You'll be able to watch the
That was the first
video.
question I asked him.
It was the very first question, and I talked directly to her camera the whole time.
Yeah.
Can you give my kid a hand? She's awesome.
It was just a beautiful moment there. I'm touched. Oh, no,
I love you guys. I love you guys.
I love you girls. And you guys. I can never do it like this. How do you do that? My thumb might always look like I'm on bat. Wait, that's hard. Did it.
Why isn't he gonna talk to me such good drivers for fake?
More questions, or should we do signing and autographs and pictures? Because we can totally cheat and do that if you want. One more question, yes?
Yes. When you were in Soul Eater, I gotta know, did it feel kind of strange being Dr. Stein?
No, it feels awesome.
Did it ever get kind of odd when you have to keep remembering these lines and terms that seem like, hold on, am I reading from Ghost in the Shell?
Yeah, it is very kind of Ghost in the Shell, isn't it? Yeah. Stein was a wonderful character because I got to really be insane. And as you can tell, I'm not normal.
Just don't be an alcoholic.
No.
We don't want you to go Robert Williams.
Just go Robin Williams? Go Robin Williams with like cocaine and alcohol and just drug
No,
alcohol?
that's Chris Farley.
Yeah, it's Chris Farley like that. A lot of other musicians do that. Yes.
Do you know if Funimation is doing Soul Eat or not, and do you hope you get to play Stein again? If so,
Yeah, I do not know, and yes, I do hope I get to play it, because that would be awesome. Yes, sir.
Have you ever thought of being a
Now I have. Question? Was there a question over there? Or should we do, what have we got left? We've got like 15 minutes. Do you want to do sightings and pictures for the last 15 minutes? Is that what you- Let's do it. Oh, I can stand on my head.
We're recording this.
It's good practice. Like that's all that core strength. Got to do that stuff. Got to get all, got to get all yoga-y. Now loosen up. Okay, well come up. I'll sign stuff. If you got stuff, or I'll just do pictures, or how to make a line starting over here and going this way.